Hello. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
It's been a while.
Actually, hold on. How
long has it been? We do this every goddamn time.
We do this. Yeah, we do this every video. I am sorry that we put you through so much.
Probably about like a
viewers, our listeners. I'm so sorry.
Hello.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, I gotta. Here we go. The crew.
Jermaine.
It's been 4 months since the last podcast episode.
Dang.
4 months.
Dang.
Dang, dude.
It's a long time.
Remember in the beginning of the year when we said that we were gonna try to make a video every week for the year?
Yeah, but then everything went downhill because sad.
Well, nothing really went downhill. We just took a break.
Why?
At first, okay, so if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
but at first it was just we were busy, and then we just got so busy with life stuff that we're like, hey, we should probably take a break for a little while, and then school started.
No, you're wrong.
Okay.
No, we were going to... Okay, so I don't know the reason for stopping. I think it was because online school just became very overwhelming for me, so I just didn't want to record at all.
Well, it was not. You were doing summer school at the time.
No. This I'm talking about before I did all of that. The reason we stopped recording and everything was because everything got, like, so... just a lot. You know, overwhelming, I guess you could say. Just, like, a lot of stuff, just boom, boom, bad grades. F. You suck. You know, type of thing. So it's just a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting there thinking, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, basically being like, I don't want to record right now. I don't want to, not anymore. I said that wrong. But, like, not right now. I don't want to. And always be like, let's record. And I'm just like, no. And then I emailed my teacher, said, yo, is there going to be summer school? And he said yes. No, he didn't say yes. He had to email one of the counselors and be like, is there summer school? And then yeah, then I went to summer school and I was like, I don't want to record until after. Because I thought I was only going to be there for like a month. And then,
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. My sister was interrupted.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Continue.
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 But then, I emailed my teacher, or my mentor, and he was like, yo, I'll email the counselors about it. So then, a couple months, like a month, or a couple weeks, or a month after that, I got an email from people saying, yo, summer school, do it. So I did it, and I did the first month, and I was only supposed to go there for like a month, and then after that, I was just gonna finish the rest of the stuff in school. But then they ended up doing a second session, so we were supposed to plan on doing it after the first session. Like, right after that, boom, bam, boom, more videos. But then, a second session, so I was like, I don't want to do it until after this, because I just want to focus on one thing. So then, all that happened, and then after that, I was like, okay, then we recorded a video we recorded the video while we were on a long break, video, but that never got uploaded.
Yeah, because somebody lost their footage.
I didn't lose my footage, I didn't want to upload it, I lied. I have it sitting on my desktop right now, like, ready
You lying piece of poop. Oh my god, you stinky little turd.
But to continue, but yeah, so I didn't want to do that video.
Why did you tell yourself to continue?
Because you So then I didn't want to do that. So then we just moved on. Swing my headphones everywhere. Then we moved on from that, and then I was still in summer school, and then I was like done with that. So I got really excited because I got literally only need a half a credit to move on to the next grade, which it's dumb because they still haven't even helped me with that. They haven't told me about what I can do for it, how I can get it, because I was told I was going to be getting stuff like that. Haven't yet, still waiting. But yeah, then school happened. And school happened, and then we just went to school. We didn't think anything about it until the second week or something. First week maybe. We were just like, we have a whole set schedule now. Let's start busting out content. And then it's the 6th week of school, and now we're here. So that's
the very thing that I'm sitting on right now is why I had to take a break at first. Yeah, Trystan was starting all that stuff, and that was taking time. But what stopped me from recording is this, what you see right here.
I don't see anything.
Because you have no eyes, Trystan, but the viewers do, and they see a bunk bed. And now I'm no longer sleeping on the ground. Ooh, yeah, dope. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to show off my bed, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
So yeah, that's the whole reason for the break. Sorry I talked for so long. So how you been? I haven't really asked. How's it going?
Yeah, dude, you're so you're so bad about my feelings. But thanks for asking now. I'm doing pretty good, dude. I'm doing
I asked him this
school,
morning.
and a lot's happened.
What?
Well, I'll get into that after you tell me about how you're doing, my dude.
I'm doing pretty great. Just been chilling right now. Just been trying to hang out, really, and I've just been trying to enjoy this time.
Enjoy.
Just trying to enjoy the time.
Your time that's left?
No, I'm
Are you
perfectly.
dying?
No, I'm good. But I'm just like trying to enjoy the time.
Yeah, I already messed up.
Have you been watching anything? Like on anything really? Have you been rewatching it? What have you been doing?
Oh god. Well, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So, the first major film to come out was obviously the most bestest and also the most culturally okay. So what I'm trying to say is Bo Burnham released Inside, right? During our break. And it's really good, but it's also everybody has already watched it, most of us, and it's talked about by everybody and widely accepted as a good film. So I'm not here to give it praise because everybody's doing that everywhere.
So we're gonna give it hate.
Just know that I like the film. Just know that I like the film. But yeah, what were you saying, Trystan? You like jutted into and I couldn't understand what you said.
You said everyone's giving it praise and everything, so I'm good. And then I cut you off and said, so we're gonna give it hate.
Oh yeah, completely hate it. Bo Burnham nude was the worst part of it, and the film is actually him progressively getting less clothing on him.
But yeah, we watched that together, and
yeah, we
fun.
did watch that together.
I watched it for the first time with Jerimiah, and then Jerimiah watched it for the first time with his aunt.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time with my Aunt Sally, my great Aunt Sally. Alright, great Aunt Sally, you guys have never seen her.
I've met her.
But she's
I'm pretty sure
awesome.
I see her in a Walmart. I'm still freaking out about that. I'm pretty sure I see her in a Walmart.
All my friends see her at Walmarts, and I
almost ran into her.
I never do. Yeah, she's pretty short. I'm taller than her. She's only like 5 foot.
Yeah, and so is my mom. But, like, people are short, dude. Jeremiah's short.
And you're...
Jeremiah's freaking short.
I'm getting taller.
He's shorter than me
All
by,
right.
like, 2 inches.
I'm
And 2
at
inches
16.
is a lot.
I'm getting taller, alright? I feel my bones.
I'm
beginning to stretch.
15, and I'm taller than this kid.
I feel like that was a derogatory way that you said that, but I'll let it slide.
It was. I don't know.
Kid.
But have you... No, I'm saying, like, have you been watching anything recently?
Well, I'm gonna convey everything
Then
that I've been watching
continue.
during our break. But you were talking.
Okay.
But okay, so I started watching 863 recently because Trystan got me into it.
It's called Project
Yes,
863. You have to say
dude.
all of it. You have to say all of it. It's Project 863. You have to say all of it. It's called Project 863.
Nice cock. Trystan showed it to me, and I'm like, dope, this is cool, I guess. And then every time, like, as it went on, I slowly got more and more into it until now here, me and Trystan are, every night that a video comes out, Saturdays and Wednesdays, if anyone's wanna know.
The funny thing is that when I showed it to Jeremiah the first time, when I first talked to him about it, this was before, I'm not gonna spoil or anything, but this was before any of I think this was like literally the beginning of season 2. And I was talking to Jeremiah, and he's like, I sent it to him and everything, and he didn't watch it. He didn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
He didn't even tell me that he wasn't even going to watch it.
Tristan's like,
he didn't even look at
Tristan's
it.
like,
and I'm like,
check this out. And I'm like, cool, I'll watch it later.
and literally heard nothing after that. And then, I think it's like a month ago or something, I messaged him.
A month later.
No, not a month later. It was like a month ago. I messaged him again, and I was like, this episode changed me. I don't know how to feel about it. So I sent it to him. And then, he's like, dang, I have to get into that. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be him again, not gonna watch it. And then I was like, okay, I'll send you the thing. And then he watched it.
Yeah, I did. I binged the entire show.
And then he got to the point, okay, spoilers ahead if you haven't seen it and if you want to see it. So, spoilers! Like, mute your phone or something.
Skip further down.
No, because I don't know time codes. But
skip like a minute. Skip forward a minute. We won't talk that long about it.
I might. Yeah, so Jeremiah gets to the point where they start searching through the Mountaineer. And I'm like, okay. And then he tells me that he's at that part. He's at that episode. And I'm like, wait, he knows why there's blood in the car.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh yeah, I also know why there's blood in the car. There's a murder. And I'm like, no. Because I wasn't expecting you to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew I had backhand information. Not backhand.
Backhand?
What's it? What do you say? I'm
Information.
sorry, I'm completely out of it today. Today's been an off day,
It's
alright?
Monday.
I couldn't do math. I couldn't speak. I literally went up to someone I knew and just stared at them and expected them to
Was it
start conversating because I'm like, hey, I want to talk to this person. So I walked up to them and I'm just like,
Oh, was it the one that... Nah, never mind, I'm not gonna go.
hi. And then I left.
Was it David?
After like 5 minutes, I just stared at them. And I'm pretty sure everybody thought I was crazy or stalkerish or something along those lines. But today's just not my day, dude.
Have you been watching anything like recently though? Like literally like a day ago or something? Within this past week, have you started watching anything new?
Just a lot of anime. I've seen a couple animes.
What animes exactly?
Well, that's a lie because I barely finish any of them. I finished a Kamega Kill. I watched an episode of Naruto this month.
Just one episode.
Yeah, just one this month. I added a bunch of animes to my watch later. That's about it.
Didn't look at it.
I started watching Darwin's Game recently.
What's that?
It's an anime on Netflix.
What's it about, doofus?
I'm just gonna give you what the description of the series says. It's all about a mobile game that traps you inside the mobile game on your phone.
Interesting. I've been watching something new. I found it on TikTok, obviously, because that's where I find really everything. But it's...
Oh, I downloaded TikTok. That happened during the break.
I gotta sneeze. Hold on.
Bless you.
Watermelon! Watermelon! Cut that out. No one needs to hear that.
Why'd you have to scream watermelon?
Because watermelon helps you not sneeze. Cut the scream out.
I've never heard that before.
Well, you just did.
I've never heard that.
I was like, watermelon! But,
I've never heard that. Continue.
But I watched this thing on Netflix. Let me look it up. I don't want to butcher the name. Crap, this is gonna mess up everything, but it's okay. So I might not be able to hear you, and you might not be able to hear me for the next like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'm typing. I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah. I found it. Okay, it's the right thing.
Yeah.
Found this thing on Netflix. It's called Squid Game, and it's actually amazing. It's
I was looking at that.
Yeah, it's a Korean survival drama show, and it's like there's a prize of like $6 million, and like you have to go through these like things, and it's freaking insane. I already finished it, and dude, it's good. It's so good. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but it's good.
Alright.
It's really good. That's all I gotta say.
I seen it. I'm probably gonna watch it. That's probably a lie because you know how many shows are on my watch later on Netflix and YouTube that I haven't actually watched. So many. I'm not even gonna look at them.
A lot.
You can guess.
A lot.
Yeah, just say a lot. Just get. Yep, that's what I wanted.
A lot.
But yeah, I don't watch a lot of stuff really. I don't.
Nor do I. But I see this thing on TikTok and looked interesting, so I watched all of it, which is it's good. Because I want to start watching more shows, but it's like my attention span is like, no, you're gonna go on TikTok and then draw a turtle. And I'm like,
Draw a turtle on TikTok.
Wanna.
You're gonna draw a turtle on TikTok.
No, I'm not
How
gonna
does that
draw
work?
the turtle on TikTok. I'm just gonna go to my drawing.
Okay.
But my attention span is like, eat the pickle, and I'm like, oh.
I have TikTok. I use it probably once a week because I never really was into the scroll stuff. Like, it's very addictive, and I'm very aware of that. Same with like Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I'm aware that I'm scrolling, and that's like I could get lost in that. So I'm very conscious of how much I'm scrolling.
Oh, speaking of social media, I have a question.
What?
You can... Hold on a second, my light's weird. Oh my god. Do you consider YouTube a social media platform?
Yes and no. The comment section, that is social media. But the videos themselves, I feel like they are a modern day TV. Like, back in the day, I used to watch, like, Dish, DirecTV, just, TV stations. I think
Cable.
YouTube is the modern day TV.
And it's free.
Yeah, and plus it's free. Plus you can get YouTube TV, which has, like, all of the stuff.
Yeah.
All the stations and whatever.
I would have to agree with you, because I hate when people consider it a social media platform, because it's like, it's not really. Obviously, you're posting stuff, and people can see it, they can like it, they can comment, they can do all that stuff, they can share it and all that, but
most people don't.
But I wouldn't.
Most people aren't there to create stuff, they're there to watch.
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider it social media. I would consider it an interactive entertainment thing. Type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's more of what it is, because obviously it's owned by Google, but it's like, it's good.
Yeah, I had the same thought. I was wondering if YouTube was considered social media, and I came to the conclusion that only the comment section was, because the social media is such a broad term. The definition of social media is just interacting interacting with a group or a mass of people online. That's all the definition is. Group chat, that's social media. Texting your friends, that's a form of social media. There's a line that I find of, like, good social media and bad social media. Good social media, talking to your friends. Obviously, not sitting there for 12 hours on a phone call. I mean, maybe, if that's how good of friends you are, but,
I mean,
bad social medias
what was it?
are more of your Instagram and Facebook.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I played with Zach on PlayStation for, like, 8 hours.
I know, which I'm not jealous at all, but...
I gotta say, compared to when the I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. It might get demonetized. Just kidding. No, but I mean, I don't think we can say it anyways.
What is it?
The pandemic and quarantine.
I don't see any reason why. We're not monetized.
I know, but I'm saying...
The video might get shadow banned, but...
Yeah, I don't want that. So, I guess keep it up, and then we'll just have it on Spotify.
We'll put it out in Morse code for you to listen to.
No. No, but,
We'll bleep out all the times it's said and just put Morse code over it.
No, but compared to, when the pandemic started, I have to say, I am not on social media as much as I was.
Yeah, like,
I'm on Instagram within, like, maybe, like, 5, maybe 10 minutes out of the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my...
Like
I'm gonna look at my...
And
time.
TikTok, I'm on it, but it's like, I'm not on it for, like, hours type of thing. You know, if I'm bored, I'll probably watch a couple videos, but it's also, like, I'm not there for, like, 3 hours, or, like, I may be on there for, at most, 20 minutes.
I used it for 1 minute today.
Instagram?
Yeah. The biggest app I've used is Google Classroom for my classes. I was on that for 50 minutes. That's my most used app today.
Hey, guess what, Jermaine? We have to play the red, yellow, blue, and green finger pattern on the A screen tomorrow in class.
Crap, I wanted to do that today, but I doubt I'll be able to.
No, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I doubt I'll fit in the time.
No, we're recording.
I know.
But yeah.
Knee crack.
But yeah, I'm not on social media as much as I don't want to say as much as I want to, because I hate social media.
as much as you'd imagined it being during a pandemic.
I mean, I was on it a lot because I had so much time.
Yeah.
I had so much
And eventually
time.
you just get tired of it.
Yeah, so as soon as, like, I started, like, getting into all, like, the... Like, at school, maybe I'll check it at lunch for, like, 2 seconds, and then I'm off of it because I'm talking to people. But it's, like, I'm... As much as... Because there's sometimes where, like, I will be on social media for, like... I'll be on Instagram for maybe, like, an hour just looking through random crap, but that's rare, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when I'm on my phone, I'm either literally just doing stupid crap.
What's up?
Like, playing this random wrestling game I have on my phone. It's actually pretty fun. I don't remember what it's called, but it's, like, it's really cool. Or I'm just drawing something. Like, and I get bored on my phone because I don't want to look at social media because then I don't want to be there for, like, 30 years. Excuse me, like...
Yeah, that's something that, like, I've been on my phone a lot less because... I open my phone and I'm just looking at stuff because I'm bored, and I'm just like, alright, well, there's social media, and I'm like, well, that's kind of boring, though. And then I'm like, alright, well, then what else is there to do? And I'm like, well, I could watch Netflix. And I'm like, yeah, but I gotta make a commitment to do that. So I normally don't even do that. And then I close my phone because I realize I have nothing to do, and it's kind of like a fridge. You open it multiple times, expect something to change, and it never does.
Yeah, I think the most... social media, I think the social medias I've been on within the past freaking couple months has to be Snapchat, because I text Jerimiah on Snapchat all the time because it's the only spot we text at, and Spellbound Plus. That's literally the only two, because it's like, I can't just, like, leave this homie on red because then it's rude. I'm actually in a Spellbound Discord right now. My mouse is on. Mouse isn't on.
I'm not.
I have a Spellbound community with the subject for podcasts and everything right there. I could just click on it and, like, I'm in it. Hold on, I'm gonna in it.
Should we do an episode dedicated to Date 6-3? Like, not about our theories or anything, but, like, our journey of watching it.
No.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I think it will have to be, like, a small segment. I don't want to do a whole episode. Cause, yeah.
Yo, we might do a TV show where we talk about all the TV shows we've watched in the past year.
Sorry I'm talking so much. I haven't done this in a while. Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Turns off my lights.
Yes, I agree.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, why are you talking so much, dude? You're like trying to steal the spotlight, be center stage, man. I'm the guest here. I'm a guest on the show.
I would say in a year and a half. It's been a year and a half.
Let's talk about how school's going, because that's something that's new that has happened to us. I haven't been to school since 2020. Yeah, I ended school as an 8th grader and came back as a 10th grader.
I only need a half a credit, so I consider myself a 10th grader because I have 10th grade classes. It's really dumb. Jeremiah, I want you to understand how dumb it is, because I have, first hour, I have orchestra, which has many, I don't need to explain myself, but I don't care. Orchestra, which has
you're 9th grader, you're freshman.
Symphony orchestra, so that makes it sound cooler. And then I have Mr. Wallace, or bleep that out. I have civics and U.S. history, 2nd and 3rd hour. I have U.S. history 2nd, and then civics 3rd. Do you not I think it's just a class to have. I think it's an elective class for people who need to get their crap straight, type of thing. So it's like, I have freaking seniors in my civics class. I have seniors!
Civics is a 9th grade class.
So I think it's just a class to get, like, credits and everything. I'm pretty sure, but I think... But, like, technically, I'm a 10th grader, so I would consider that a 10th grade class because there's multiple
They're
grades
crap.
in that, so I wouldn't really consider that a 10th grade class, but I have it, and there's 10th graders, and there's like, blah.
Alright, maybe so.
And I have civics, or not civics, U.S. history, which is a 10th grade class. And then I have biology, which is a 10th grade class. And then I have math, that is a 9th grade class. All of my classes except for math. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I have majority 10th grade classes, but I only need like a half a credit to become
I
a
had
10th
biology last year.
And it's the
I was about to
dumbest
say,
crap
that's a
because
9th
I
grade
haven't
class, but
heard
then I realized I
anything
took
from
advanced
anyone
science.
about it. And I'm so upset. I don't know. I just have to do some work, like the online stuff, and then I'm good. But it's like no one's there to tell me crap. Like seriously, a month ago was the last time I heard information. A month ago.
Were you gonna get that extra half credit from
I think it was like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like so upset about it because I'm just waiting. And I don't want to be a 9th grader forever because the next year I'll have to be a 10th grader. You know, and then I have all this stuff that I have to go through, and then I'll just be behind, type of thing. Which is not something I should be doing, because I only need a half a credit! But you see what I'm saying? Like, you see where I'm coming from. You see why I'm upset about this. Because I shouldn't be, like, I don't want to say held back, but I shouldn't be behind. So I don't want...
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, no, I'm not saying that, because technically I should. Because I failed all of my 9th grade classes last year, so I should be a freshman right now.
Yeah, I can see that. You shouldn't...
Shut up. But, and then, so, okay. I shouldn't be a freshman right now, because I failed all my classes. So then, all I have to do is get that half a credit, then I become a 10th grader. But here's the thing. I don't want it to take so long for me to get that one half credit, where, like, you're done and graduated, and I still have to go through another year of school. Because then, that's just stupid, because then I still need that half a credit. I doubt it's going to take 3 years, but it's still absolute BS to me. And it's just very annoying.
Baby?
And I don't want to blame anyone, because I don't know if I don't know if it's their fault or anyone else's, so it's like, I can't really do anything. I know that. I know.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just so annoyed now.
I'm gonna pull...
I don't know what to talk about. That was the end of mine. But yeah, it's just...
I mean, you're the one that failed.
School's been great. That was this question. School's been actually doing pretty good.
Let me keep talking.
I'm still trying to get the hang of my math class and how to turn everything in. Because either 1.5 years ago, we would just paper, turn it in, boom, it's graded. Then online, we just turned it in with the submit button on the computer. Now, for my math class, I have to take a picture of it, send it to Google Classroom, submit it, and then turn it in, and then it gets graded. So I'm having really hard troubles with that. So my graded math isn't doing too well, even though I'm doing the work. So I just have to take the pictures, because it's like, it's just kind of weird. I'm trying to get the hang of it, you know? So that's just, because it's like, it's weird. What? Okay. Let me take you, yo.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh my god, look at that dog. It's such a cute dog. I love your dogs, bro.
I want you to look at something.
She just plopped on your bed.
Is a baby Tiffy. Hold on. Lamb.
How's your school doing? Also, just want to say
Look at this girl.
something that I just remembered during online school. I was trying to talk to Jerimiah about how my grades were horrible because I was scared to talk to him about it because my grades were trash.
She just
And I was trying to tell him, hey, my grades aren't doing too well, and I want to talk about it. And then he's like, yeah, my grades aren't doing too well either. And then, I see on Facebook at the end of the year, or he sends me a picture of his trimester like stuff, and it's literally like C's and like B's, and I'm like, you think your grades are bad? Like, what? I'm like, what is this? It's like, yeah, my grades are bad, and it's like, just a C and a B, and then I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. My grades are absolute dumpster fire compared to yours.
I had 1C. 1C.
It's like absolute dog.
I have high
It's
standards.
literally absolute dog crap grades, and you're just like, it's like kind of like the girl that wants a pink pony and like she got a white one, and then I'm over here just like suffering because I'm sad about my grades, and you're just like, I got C.
Water grades.
I got C. Like, you're just like complaining about this like white pony that you got because you wanted a pony, but you wanted a pink one, and I'm over here like, my pony's like dead on the ground because it didn't get enough food, and you're just like complaining about it, and I'm just like, bro, what do you what the freak do you
like
mean?
Dying.
What do you mean your grades are bad? They're great compared to mine.
That's your fault.
I seriously asked him, I was like, what are your grades at? And then
they're bad in my opinion.
And then he's like, what are yours? And I go,
anything lower than anything in my
go lower.
My
and he's like, D?
personal grade book.
Lower. And
my
he's like,
grades,
a D minus? And I go,
lower.
lower. And he's like, F, bro, no one's gonna take you into college. And I'm like, thanks, Jermaine. Thanks for the root of confidence. Yes. Yes, it's horrible.
Well, let's look at it. On your high school GPA, alright? So far,
Yeah.
you have all F's. So you got like
Maybe.
a 0 GPA currently. Because your 10th grade.
Like, I was the Hindenburg.
Maybe because you took summer
and
school,
my grades
were happens because you passed all that stuff.
The chemical.
So
they
maybe your
used.
GPA is actually more of like a I don't know what you got on it all, but
Do you not know the Hindenburg
9th grade
explosion?
you just completely bombed, dude. Like in
Jeremiah learns about the Heisenberg, the English documentary.
I think they were supposed to use helium in the Hindenburg, but they used like some other was it
Is that a reference
chemical or
that I'm
something?
not
And it
getting?
wasn't helium, and the whole thing blew up.
No.
How do you not? It was, bro. How do you not know about the Hindenburg? Okay, so the Hindenburg was a Nazi airship that was supposed to take like a lot of people. I think it was like, I don't know how many people, but it was a big airship that would take these people to another spot. So, and they needed helium for it. I think it was helium. I think they needed helium for it so it could float up. It was like a giant blimp. But it was horrible. So then, because it was Nazis, but they couldn't get helium because I don't think anyone else had enough of it. So they used a different chemical. I don't remember what it was. I looked it up and it didn't say anything. Correct me, or tell me in the comments, or on YouTube, tell me in the comments. But they used a different chemical, and it worked. But
What's it called?
the Hindenburg disaster, the Hindenburg explosion or something, and they used a different chemical. And it, on its way, it just blew up. And it killed like 35 people. So my reference was that my grades were the chemical that they used, and I was the Hindenburg, and it just destroyed everything. So that was my reference that I was making.
Okay. The fire was caused because they used hydrogen and a electric spark plug.
Yes, it was hydrogen because they were going to use helium. So so we could take them up. But then they used hydrogen and it could.
Well, the hydrogen was leaking out of the framework.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that, but literally that's how my ninth grade school year went. I was the Hindenburg, and then my grades were hydrogen, and it didn't go well.
Never do any explosions. This is a great episode, dude. So far, we've talked about grades, failing, Bo Burnham, and Nazis.
But yeah.
This is an instant banger in my opinion.
I was trying to think of a joke that I made earlier in the orchestra.
What was the joke that you made earlier?
I said something about it was an absolute banger, but then it had to do something with like a gun, and I was trying to like.
Dude, I remember you talking about that. It was such a dumb joke. I physically remember the emotions of anger that followed after you told that joke. All right, I remember.
What was the joke?
I don't remember how the joke goes, but I just remember you explaining it to me.
I didn't.
And I just felt anger. All right.
I didn't tell you this joke though. I know that. I was talking to
No,
I
you
was talking to the
did.
girl next to me.
You were talking to me and Zach.
No. I was talking to. This was a different joke.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I made that joke was bad.
I feel like we've been here before.
That joke was bad. But I was trying to make.
I think we've been here
someone
before,
said
though.
something about something in orchestra. I don't think it was a gun, but it was something, and I was like, "That's an absolute banger." And then,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Okay.
orchestra is great. I love that class.
That's the only class I'm there for. What I actually meant was I like orchestra, and it's the only class that I like. But I attend all my classes. All my other classes are pretty eh.
I mean, U.S. history is pretty fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not fun, but like, it's interesting because we watch like a whole lot of TV.
I mean, I would have to say I like it specifically because the Men Who Built America, the show that we watch, in it, I noticed that he was watching on Amazon Prime. So what I did was I went to Amazon my Amazon Prime account and I finished watching all of it. So then the next episode we watched, I already seen it.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that. That's pretty
It's
dope.
actually it's a really good show.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Yeah. I like the class. He's very loud, I'll say that. But I mean, it's just because kids don't listen.
Yeah.
All right. In this instant, like I know people call him mean. That's what he said. Some people call him a mean teacher. But I agree with what he said. He's just sarcastic, and he gets his point across.
He was my brother's favorite teacher.
He has simple rules. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I still have to ask her about it. But yeah, yeah, it's just the whole. It's just people don't get off their phones. That's the one annoying thing.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, and it's not like, it's just 10th graders. Like, I have 11th grade. I share 11th grade math with a bunch of juniors, and nobody's on their phone. All right, they're only on their phones because we do a stoplight thing where it's like red means no, green means yes for phones, yellow means they're fine. They literally obey that thing. Like, they worship it. It's their god. All right. If it was if the lights, the flash step row stuck on in a washer, if the stoplights were a monument on a hill, they would bow down to it
It is
and
Jesus.
worship it for years to come.
I think
It is their Noah's Ark, dude.
I think our history teacher would have to agree with me when I say that if you're gonna be on your phone, at least try harder to hide it. They
Yeah,
are
like, there's
horrible.
just some people
They
just-
seriously have their. Okay, I'm gonna use my This Bright Future by Bobby Hall. Go buy it now. They got this one signed. They put their phone. I'm gonna use also my remote. They put their phone inside of it, and they do this. You can't see me, Jermaine, but the camera can. They're just like,
And the Spotify listeners can't see you either.
well, sorry, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But they just like put their phone in the book. They don't even flip through the pages, and they're looking down at it for like 30 minutes, and the teacher's just like, "What are you doing? You're an idiot."
I'm pretty sure that's what he thinks, but he can't call them an idiot because that'd be.
I don't
like,
think you
against school
understand.
rules or
In
whatever.
my freaking
But I'm
civics
pretty
class,
sure
he has.
his.
He's like, "Hey, get off your phone. You know, stop being an idiot. You know, you guys are on your phone so much. You know, all I'm trying to do is teach, but of course you guys don't want to listen, and all you guys have to do is just put it down, put it in your backpack, and there you go. You guys are idiots." And I'm like, "Dang, bro."
Yeah.
Spin fast.
11th graders, like, I'm sorry to suck up to them, but like, they literally asked. It was yellow, which means you can, and they're just like, I hope. Can I still get on my phone? And they're just like, yeah, I don't care. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
They're like blessings to any 10th grade teacher.
Yeah. Alaska's freaked out.
But yeah, so yeah, I've noticed like so many people just like, well, and what are they doing? Well, like, what's so important?
They're just texting
like,
the other
you gotta
person
talk to your
across
friend.
the room.
You gotta talk to your friend that you'll see right after the class.
Yeah, it's
like, even when the light is green, I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Because nobody I talk to is available.
yeah.
They're in school.
It's like the funny thing is, I'll see that I got a snap from you, and it's from like 8 a.m. and I'm in my lunch, and I'm just sitting there eating my sandwich that I packed my lunch for, and it's just you staring at the screen while you're on the bus, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
And then I send you a picture back, and then you don't see it until like you go to bed.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
It's like we
don't
have
talk.
nothing to do. It's like there's nothing we can do on our phones in our class, because it's like, what are we supposed to do? Just look at it for 2 seconds and then put it away? But then, you know, it's just it's just really funny.
Yeah, it's...
So dumb.
Tyson was barking, I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
It's... I don't know. Like, when the teacher at the end of the class, like, my math teacher and my current events teacher, they're like, get on your phones, I don't care. I get on my phone and I'm just like, wow, alright, there's nothing to do.
Wow, I got a notification from my email saying that I need to go check out that
Yeah,
link
it's
that
like,
my teacher
oh.
did. Like, that's all
Yeah.
I get is like Google Classroom notifications. And I'm just like, I'm in school, I know this. I'm about to go to that person's class next. I'm gonna hear about it. It's like, that's all I get. Or I get like a PewDiePie notification, and I can't even watch it because I don't have headphones.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to get my headphones out. So I'm just sitting there just like...
It's really weird, dude. I don't know what it is. I think this is my theory, alright? I was raised...
Oh, really?
Practically... No, that's a lie.
I wasn't right.
I was raised practically on a farm, just minus the animals. I lived out in the country till like 4th grade, dude.
Same.
I didn't have a phone until I was like 12.
Same.
No, I had a phone at like 10 or 11,
I
but like
didn't get my first phone
12
until I was like...
12 was my first working phone.
Yeah, I didn't get my first like working phone until I was 12, but I did have like tablets and stuff.
Yeah,
but I
I
didn't
had
get
a
my first
tablet at
tablet
10.
until I
had
turned 10.
play phones.
Which is how I got into
I
Matthias.
didn't start watching YouTube until I was like 11.
Actually, I don't think I was 10. I think I was like 8. But it's also like, it's a tablet. What do you get? I mean, okay, 8 is a good year for a tablet and everything, or like an iPad or something. But like 2 is not.
Yeah, I'm seeing people giving out like phones to people that are
That
like
haven't even, they don't even know how to speak yet.
less than 1/4 my age.
Like, they don't even know how to
they're just
speak.
like, and I think that's why our generation and the generation following is like so into devices and social media is because like they got no restraints,
Yeah.
and they got no self-discipline.
Which is why they're always on their phone in class, because they had like a whole, like, 2 years to not do anything. So when they...
My camera died.
It did?
Yeah, but my audio's still going, so I'm still here.
Are you gonna... How are you gonna...
It just means that I just don't got no video right now.
Okay, I'm gonna continue. But it's like...
I gotta charge.
But people literally just, had 2 years, 2 full years, or not 2 full years, but like a whole year and a half of literally no restraints, nothing. Just do whatever. So when they had to come to school, they had 6 hours of not 6 hours, I would say like, you had like a lunch break, obviously. But you had basically like 5 hours, or 5.5 hours of literally, you can't do it. You have to sit there. So I can see why and everything. I can understand it. But it's like, I had to go to summer school for the longest time. So even I had to try and get myself out of sitting there on my phone. But it was very easy. Because I'm not a person that...
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If someone said... I'm going to admit this right now. But if someone said... When you come back, Jeremiah, I want you to answer this.
I'm
okay.
back.
If someone said, hey, you cannot live without your phone, if someone took your phone away right now and threw it into the water and you could never get another one, I would say, you're right. I would not be able to live without my phone. And I'm going to admit that because it's true, you know?
Yeah, it's...
I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of stuff are tied. Like, some of my classes are tied to me having a phone.
Well,
some of my lessons are, hey, there's this app that you can get on your phone, and that's what we'll be doing in today's lesson.
I'm not talking about just school. I'm talking about, like, generally. I would not. Because it's like, I love going outside, and I love doing all that stuff. I love going outside, riding my scooter, riding my bike, exercising, doing all that stuff. But it's like, it's the fact that, really, I have no restraints. I've had one for the past, like, 3, 4, 5 years. So my brain is like, okay, you have one, it's in your pocket, pull it out, type of thing. So it's like, if someone just threw my phone into the water and I could never get one, obviously it would feel horrible because I couldn't have that, I guess, dopamine from just pulling something out and being able to access every single thing I just at my fingertips.
Right. I brought my microphone with me. I'm looking for a battery for my camera.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I get a little mopey when I get my phone taken away, but that's just because, like, I'm used to it always being on me. And, like, if I, like, after a couple days, I'm like, alright, but this is fun.
But yeah, it's like, when I hear, for example, Matthias, the dude that I've been watching for, like, 10 years. I wouldn't say 10 years, but, like, a long time. When he says people are addicted to social media, their phones, all of this stuff, they can't live without it, I would 100% agree. Because because it's true.
Case in point, school. With everybody on their phone.
Yeah. And it's like, there's some people who probably could, because I haven't had one for so long. But I'm the person, like, look at this. I have a computer right here. I have a microphone. I have my phone. I have everything here that I would not be able to live without. Oh my god, I have a full freaking PlayStation where I can play any game I want with you.
Yeah.
I have access to everything, so of course I wouldn't be able to live without it. Of course. You know, it's... And I hate when people lie and say they would be able to, because I know it's 100% wrong.
Well, some people can, but, like, most people, especially people from our age and demographic.
But it's also, like... My dad, for example, Dad, if you're listening to this, hi. Not trying to throw you under the bus or anything. My dad says that he could probably live without his phone. Which, okay, maybe, but he's, like, 47, I think. So, when he says that...
My grandparents, I believe, could live without a phone. My parents probably.
I don't believe my dad could. I don't believe my mom could. Because it's like, this new thing comes out, and they've had it for a while. They've had multiple, they've had all this stuff. They say they can't live without it. They say they can live without it, but there's no way they can.
Yeah.
My dad's on TikTok more than I am.
They've seen it for the beginning.
But yeah, it's...
However, here's the difference between our generation. Never mind, the battery is also dead in this camera. The battery is also dead in this battery. Yep.
Well, we're gonna be ending this soon, so it's okay.
Yeah. I gotta check this battery since we're doing right now.
But yeah.
Continue. But wait, I was the one talking.
Yes.
The biggest difference between our demographics from, I'm just gonna say Gen Z and millennials, is millennials grew up, like, alongside technology, not in the way we did. They seen it evolve, alright?
Yeah.
We were just made into the world and like, oh hey, the iPhone 83's already out, and I'm only 5, guess I'm buying that.
Yeah. So, it's hard to say with utmost truth and without lying in saying that I cannot live without my phone. Because there's no way I can.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way. Which, to be honest, I'm not ashamed of that, and I probably never will be, because it's just who I am. I'm pretty sure half the stuff that I've made for the channel, the podcast, the stuff I make for my Twitch, the stuff I make on my channel, the stuff I make, this freaking water bottle I have right here, I wouldn't have any of that.
Yeah, you have a water bottle.
Wouldn't have any of that without my phone. This book I bought, I wouldn't have without my phone. A lot of the stuff here I would not have without the thing that is recording this podcast right now.
Yes. And this is, I think what it is I can say, yeah, I can live without social media.
Yes.
I can live without some internet websites.
Yes.
The things that I can't live without, Amazon. Alright. Some basic forms of communication.
Yes.
To people outside my house.
Yes.
Because even growing up, I didn't have a telephone, but I had a home phone that I'd used to call my friends on. So even then I had communication without a phone. But now I don't have that, and therefore I have to rely on a phone for that.
Yeah, a thing in your pocket.
Mm-hmm. Which, I noticed this, and I'm starting to get really self-conscious about it. I feel anxious when I don't have a weight in my pocket. And I notice that, and I'm like, oh dang, I need to break myself from this habit.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to have loose pockets whenever I'm walking around the house. I'll try not to take anything, not just my phone, just anything, empty pockets.
Yeah. Which, I wouldn't say that's a smart thing, but like, I seriously, like, okay, I go into the bathroom, I do my hair, and then my phone's not in my pocket, I'm just like, because it's like, I'm so used to having some, like, sort of, like, weight in my pocket, you know, so it's like, it's weird. Also, I've gotten used to having it in my left pocket, so when I put it in my right pocket, I freak out.
I'm used to having it in my right pocket. What kind of human being are you?
One that's the exact opposite, like, what?
You complete monster. You're... Oh my god.
But I think this is a good spot to end.
Yeah, I think We've been recording for
an hour and 2 minutes.
An hour and 3 minutes
An hour
and like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
An hour, 2 minutes, and
30
48
seconds.
seconds. 50 seconds.
1 second.
I've been recording longer than
Yes, you have. You started before I did.
Alright. Do I do the outro? How does this work
You do
again?
the outro.
Okay.
Do the
I haven't
outro,
done the outro in so
Jermaine.
long. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening, depending on what medium you're using. This podcast or video, or depending on where you're watching. If you liked it,
Please like it.
please like it. Or don't. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Jermaine, you're bad at outro.
We'll be trying to come out with more podcasts specifically.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna come back to the cruise show just yet.
Not yet.
Because that takes a lot of resources and it takes a lot of planning. So to get back into the swing of things, we're going to take it easy. Maybe a podcast is how we're going to start off.
Don't expect one every single week, by the way. We're going to try and figure
Yeah.
out stuff because even this one was
we'll-
kind of hard. It was really out of the nowhere. It was out of the blue. Jeremiah was like, we're recording a
told Trystan
podcast
Note-
tomorrow, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And then even then, Tristan's like, I don't want to record the podcast tomorrow.
No.
Today.
I was, before this podcast episode, I was like sitting there and I was like, I do not want to do this. No. But then, as Jeremiah called me, I was thinking about it. I was like, I have to do this. This is going to be awesome. So then,
Yeah.
I literally told him, I was like, bro, I literally thought I was not going to do this. I did not want to do this at all. Not one bit, not one bone in my body. Not one cell in my brain wanted to do this freaking video.
Here we are.
And then I thought about it and I was like, Jeremiah, I didn't want to do this at all. But I think that if I do this, it'll boost my energy and mood very much. So let's freaking do it, bro. And now we're here.
Alright, dude.
I'm just gonna do the outro. The final outro.
Hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it. I got it. I remember. Let me do it. You don't do it because I'll fight you. I will come to your house and beat you up and like
do the outro.
Okay. I will cut your head off, dude.
Do the goddamn
and not your head.
Outro.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. Yeah, subscribe or follow to see more. And sorry we haven't been doing this much, but we will try to bring you more content because that is what we do. Because that is what we are. I am Trystan.
Nope.
And that is Jerimiah. And we will see you yesterday.
Okay, that's not how you end up freaking.
Goodbye.
Doing it right now. Thank you guys.
No, hold on. Okay. No, I want to do it because you did the intro.
I don't
Just
care.
Tell me how to do it.
Okay.
Tell me how to do it.
Listen and learn. So you gotta be like, thank you guys. You gotta get like the accent. You gotta thank you guys so much for watching or listening. Depends on where you were to. So just be like, thank you so much for being here.
You suck.
Shut up. Better than you.
Dog water.
Just be like, thank you so much for being here. Sorry, it's been a while. Follow us on Instagram, all that crap in the description of the YouTube video. YouTube.com/ABC ebble.
Okay. I think I got it.
Do it.
Are you ready?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this podcast. My name is Jerimiah, and that's Trystan. You can follow us down in the links to the description below to our social medias. Subscribe or follow to see more.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. And you might hear us next time.
Yeah.
Adios, amigos. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That is outro music. I'm now ending it because it's getting dumb. It's getting dumb. It's getting super stupid.
Nice cock.